Success is more sustainable than fame, and I don't want to be that famous person, because I tried when I was a kid, where everybody is pointing finger, and sometimes you feel like you're so lonely from inside, but from outside you're getting all this attention. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel it nowadays, but it's 90% less than before, because I knew how to feel successful, and I always say it proudly. I'm a very successful TV presenter, very successful.
NourAldin Al Yousuf, a TV personality, actor, fashion icon, and art director. NourAldin has left a mark on the industry. His journey began as a TV presenter, where he quickly rose to prominence, earning the prestigious Best Khaliji Presenter Award. He consistently pushed the boundaries of creativity and innovation. His foray into fashion styling and art direction has further showcased his multifaceted talents. His continuous learning and industry insights make him a true beacon of inspiration for aspiring media professionals. For you as a TV presenter, how do you keep the engagement while you have absolutely different type of audiences?
I think I was blessed to have
Welcome back, Alpha Squad, to a new inspiring episode of the Alpha Talks show, the #1 fastest growing show in the region. Today we have the privilege of hosting a true alpha in the world of media and entertainment, none other than NourAldin Al Yousuf. With over 2 decades of experience as a TV personality, actor, fashion icon, and art director. From his early days at Dubai TV, captivating young audiences with children and youth-oriented programs, to his role as a producer and an anchor for groundbreaking shows like Technology World on Al Jazeera. His foray into fashion styling and art direction has further showcased his multifaceted talents, collaborating with renowned Arab singers and filmmakers. NourAldin has graced the silver screen, acting in short films and series, as well captivating audiences with his on-screen presence. Beyond his professional achievements, NourAldin's dedication to continuous learning and industry insights make him a true beacon of inspiration for aspiring media professionals. Today we deep dive into NourAldin Al Yousuf's remarkable journey, gaining valuable insights into his experiences, challenges, and the secrets behind his enduring success. Please join me in welcoming the incredible NourAldin Al Yousuf to the Alpha Talks show. Thank you and welcome to the Alpha Talks show, Nour.
Thank you, it's my honor.
Highly appreciated. Hope you're having a great day, and we're going to have a great conversation as well.
Inshallah. Let me add to it, now I'm a life coach.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Lovely. We will speak about this as well.
Sure.
Nour, usually I start the episode with a question that when we publish the episode, people will see the graphics, they will see the title, and they will think it's an interesting episode. What can you promise them today to gain if they watched the episode?
I've learned that not to give promises,
Yeah.
so I would say you're going to enjoy to the max, and you're going to learn lots of new things.
Oh, cool. I love that. So let's start off. How are you today?
I'm very good.
Yeah. I like your smile. You're fasting. You have the energy. You know, if like a lot of people fasting, they will be dead. Let's start with, who's Nour in a nutshell for our audience? Just in a nutshell. We will dig deeper, but in a nutshell.
Okay, I'm a human being,
Yeah.
first of all. I'm a brother, I'm an uncle, I'm a friend, I'm a TV presenter, actor, life coach, and even more.
Ooh.
I'm so many things.
How did you manage to be so many things?
I mean, man, I started working in 1997. Like, it's been ages for me. Like, more than 25 years, I believe. So, I master things. So, I love to study. I love to learn. I love to take courses. I love to learn from people. And I love to exchange knowledge. So, that's why I kept on going in media.
Nour, what's a little bit about your background, your early days? How did it look like?
My early days were so quiet. I'm the middle child in the family. I'm a very quiet personality. I have a very quiet personality, and I'm friends with all of my brothers and sisters. We're a big family. We're 11.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, mashallah.
And I'm the middle child. This is 11 from my mom. From my stepmom, I have another 2 sisters.
Ooh.
So
Wow,
I
what a
have
big
2
family.
stepsisters.
Wow,
Yes.
mashallah.
So I've been quiet my entire childhood. I mean, I was quiet my entire childhood. I don't have lots of like remarkable incidents in my childhood. I would say it was quiet. It was all inside me, not outside.
Very. Then how it happened to that? Went to media. What inspired you to go into this direction?
I'm not gonna say it was a coincidence, but I think because I believe things meant to be. I was one of those, like, you know, public figures in the school. Like everyone, like the popular boy, everyone knows NourAldin, even in my neighborhood. So we have public libraries in Dubai. So I used to do like sort of like shows, game shows in the public libraries. One of the girls that I used to hang out with back then became a presenter in Dubai TV, and I saw her on TV. So I asked her, how can I do the same? It's just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
And she gave me a number of a script writer. I called him and I did screen test. In a week, I was on TV.
No way.
Yeah.
Oof. How long you've been a TV presenter?
Let's calculate from 1997 until now.
Wow. Wow. Number one, what did you learn from being a TV presenter for people that listening to us, and what were the challenges in the early days?
You mature earlier being a presenter because you see a lot. You actually clash with lots of cultures. My family culture is very religious, which I love and respect. TV culture is very open, which also I love and respect. So I struggled to meet in the middle back in days because I had no idea who's right, who's wrong, what's right, what's wrong. So it was a little bit like a conflict inside me up until I knew what's right for me, what's wrong for me. So I would say it was an emotional roller coaster to figure where do I stand. So I was trying to find myself. So I found myself, I am in the middle. I can be this, I can be that. It's me, it's not the environment.
True, but it's very hard because a TV presenter, at the end of the day, you're engaging with audiences from different backgrounds, different cultures.
You learn it the tough way.
How do you keep the attention of audience who are actually different? Like now when we're doing a podcast, of course we have different audiences.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have usually different alpha guests. So the topics changes.
True.
But for you as a TV presenter, how do you keep the engagement while you have absolutely different type of audiences?
I think I was blessed to have my mentor is an Egyptian director, Mr. Mohsen Mohammed. أوجه له الخير يعني. I hope he's watching. So he was mentoring me and another maybe 20 kids. We were a lot.
Wow.
So I was learning from him and by observing as well. But I told you I learned it the tough way because we were live on TV when we were kids. So he used to direct us on the earpiece. But sometimes you have like, tough situations that you have to deal with.
True.
So it's your knowledge. And I would say the floor is yours. Just do the right thing. And what is the right thing? So it's like if you're smart enough, you would know how to handle, live situations on TV are very tricky.
Yeah. Like a couple of weeks back, I believe I was on Dubai One TV, and they gave me this earpiece. It's so unbelievable.
Right? You have to focus with...
Man, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, you have to focus with the director, with the presenter, with the guest, and with the cameras as well.
Unbelievable. And then you hear a whisper, Seif, if you want to ask a question, ask now. What do you mean? Who's telling me this? It's a really challenging thing. A quick note, before we jump into this episode, I find this incredibly intriguing. On the back end of our YouTube channel, it says around 75% of you who watch this channel frequently over the lifetime of this channel haven't yet hit the subscribe button. I just wanted to ask you for a favor. It helps this channel so much if you choose to just subscribe. It helps us invite guests that give you great value. It helps us scale the production and as well makes this show bigger and bigger for you. So if I will ask you just one favor, and if you enjoyed the previous episodes and you're currently enjoying this episode, could you please hit the subscribe button? I love your support. It's incredible to see all your comments and engagement, and we are just starting. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much, and I will repay this gesture by making sure that everything we do on this show makes it bigger, and better. I'm committed to do this promise. Do we have a deal? Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. How did you move then to being a producer? You also produced.
I produced, I would say segments more than shows. I was assistant producer on my show at Al Jazeera TV in 2005, I believe, yeah. So how did I move? It was also just like by chance or meant to be as well. They were looking for a presenter to present a technology show. So when they spoke to me, I was like, are you guys for real? Al Jazeera TV now, 2005? I was like, dream coming true.
Yeah.
So I was an assistant producer because all the team were English. I was the only Arabic person. And we had another translator to translate the script. So I had to shift the literal translation to TV translation. So that's how I became a producer.
Which one do you like most? being
Presenter
a producer,
for
a presenter.
sure. Yeah,
What do you
presenter.
like about being a presenter?
I actually deliver what's inside me to the audience, and I actually reflect on the audience as well. So basically, you're a person who has knowledge and you want to exchange this knowledge, or you have an information from the scriptwriter or the producer and you have to deliver it in a special way so the audience can feel it, interact with it.
True. For aspiring presenters watching us on this episode, what would be your tips to become a successful TV presenter? It's not an easy job.
Yeah. Never lose hope, guys. I know, like roller coaster. Yeah. Lots of obstacles.
Lots of obstacles.
Yeah. Nothing is easy. Nothing comes easy.
Mm-hmm.
Easy come, easy go, right?
True.
Yeah. So I would say just keep going. No matter what, just keep going. Because we have this period of time as presenters where you're not on the light anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Khalas, you're...
True.
Yeah.
It's like football player. Yeah,
exactly.
kinda.
Like,
Mhm.
I mean, anyone who's in front of the camera, I would say.
True.
You have up and down. Like nothing is easy all the time. So when you're down, you should appreciate when you were up. And when you were down, you should know that this is like a short period of time and it's happening for a reason. Try to take the positive learnings from this period of time and make it happen. It's so easy.
Is it a competitive landscape to being a
Super competitive. You have no idea.
Super
You have no idea. And sometimes they say, it's between women presenters. No, it's male presenters are so tough to each other. Yes, but they're so sneaky. Just everything happens from under the table.
So it's extremely competitive.
It is.
Oof.
Yeah.
Everything in the world is competitive.
Yeah, because not everyone loves you. There are so many people who would love you and appreciate you. On the other hand, there are some people who are working on destroying you for some reason.
True.
Yeah.
But what are the main skills that a TV presenter, a young presenter, should develop in themselves in order to be a successful TV presenter, regardless of the politics?
Yeah.
And, you know,
I would say reading helps a lot. Observing helps a lot. You have to improvise, and in so many situations, you're being put in a situation where you have to improvise with a guest that you had no idea who the guest is.
True.
So just like you need certain skills. I would not say charisma because honestly speaking, now I believe in learning how to get a charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody is charismatic, but sometimes the spotlight is on you, the cameras are on you, you have propaganda around you, PR, and you become something out of nothing. But
True.
I mean, it's meant to be again. So yeah, I would say like learning all the time. Wherever you have a chance, whenever you have a chance, just learn and learn everything. Not only presenting, learn how to produce, learn how to script write, to write scripts, how to even act. I would say acting courses that I took helped me a lot in presenting as well.
Years passed.
Yeah.
What changed in the media and being a TV presenter? 10 plus years.
I would say a lot changed. The psychology of watching TV has changed a lot. Like people do not watch TV like before. They watch video on demand, VOD, like platforms.
Yeah.
And we have lots of platforms in the Middle East nowadays. So when you produce a show, you have to take this in consideration. You have to take in consideration people will consume the content maybe more on social media.
True.
So even the way you shoot the show
different now.
is completely different. What you say is completely different. People doesn't want details like before. They want, they want the show to be summarized fast, edited in a very interesting way. The audience changed as well. Gen Zs are completely different than other generations. I mean, we have Gen Zs and we have another generation, right?
Yeah, with Gen Zs, there is this, I forgot.
I don't know the name, but whatever it is, like we have
Gen
to cater.
Alpha, by the way.
Okay, nice.
Gen
We have
Alpha.
to cater for them.
Yeah.
You have to cater to the audience. Yet, you don't have to listen to the audience all the time. You have to drop the informations a little bit, so just to teach them something that you want to teach them.
True. But like one interesting thing, regardless the technology is evolving, the TV has its charisma. Like being on a show, being on whatever online is something.
Yeah.
And going to a TV studio.
Of course, man.
It's an absolute, it will never fade. I believe it will never fade. If I'll ask you, because this is a question that I ask all our alpha guests, AI happening, disrupting a lot of businesses.
Yeah.
Does AI disrupt being a TV presenter?
I think AI is enhancing.
In a way, what? Because even I can't.
I don't believe people wants to interact with an AI all the time. I mean, there is now currently a TV station who's doing a show live with not AI, but more like augmented reality. The TV presenter is behind the scenes and there is a guest celebrity and he's interviewing him. I tried to watch one of the episodes. It's not as enhanced as it should be. It's a bit boring. You feel it's a bit
You can't connect.
tacky. You can't connect. There is no human touch to it. There is no emotions to it. I don't really like it, but I believe it is the future.
It's coming.
Yeah, it is coming, and it's going to be so enhanced, and it's going to grow so fast. It's like the 4G. When we had the mobiles back in days, it was like, yeah, I have a mobile, I can play Snake and Nokia, and now, wow, it's like a laptop in your hand. You see whatever you want to see. Yeah.
So it's even you see it now, it's disrupting it in a way.
It is, and I don't mind it because like change is a fact. Change is happening all the time. If you don't change, you're behind. You have to keep on changing. Keep on evolving. Keep on
it doesn't scare you.
No.
It doesn't scare you.
No. I mean, nothing scares me more than growing older. I'm talking age-wise and choosing, do I want to stay in media or I want to leave media? This is a little bit scary for me, I would say. Yeah. Especially there is like, there is like a certain period of time for TV presenters, especially in the Middle East. Like I would say after 50, I'm going to say maybe 60, because thank God for plastic surgeries and cosmetics. Maybe after 60, what else you would do? You should do something different. You should do something else. When do you retire as a TV presenter? After me hitting 40, now I think of these things because maybe I still have 20 years or maybe it's an infinite. So it is a question that crosses my mind every now and then. Yeah.
If I ask you who's your role model as a TV presenter, locally or regional and international, it's impossible.
I don't have, trust me. I swear to God, Wallah al-Azim, I don't have.
You don't look up to a TV presenter?
No, not anymore. This is not within my new mentality. My old mentality, I would say, I want to be like this person. I want to be like, no, I want to be me in the future. I learned from anyone. I can learn from the dumbest TV presenter, from the smartest TV presenter.
What changed you? You said like that's not the new me. What changed you?
I think my spiritual journey, changed me a lot. I started to realize who am I, my worth, who's NourAldin, what do I want, and what did I do?
We'll dig here. What do you want?
I want to be at peace all the time, which I'm working on, which is also a little bit, to be reasonable, impossible because we're fluctuated in emotions. But I'm trying to be happy. I am happy, but to reach peace, this is a different level. I was at peace like a few months ago. It was a beautiful feeling. So nice.
This peace for you means you're outside of your regular, like traveling abroad, that makes you in peace, or doesn't matter the location?
No, it doesn't matter the location because peace is inside. It's inside you. It reflects on your outside. So if you're at peace and you're happy, I mean, peace for me is the ultimate happiness. There is nothing after happiness to some people. No, there is. There is peace, but there is nothing above peace.
True.
When you're at peace, you don't care about so many things because you feel just like the things that will go and come. And why should you focus on these things?
True. What happened in fashion? What drove you to fashion?
I think I have good taste in styling and fashion. I have a good eye as well. So I worked as a stylist for like a few years. I art directed a couple of music video clips.
How it happened to you? Like people, like young people watching us, it's like, oh my God, TV presenter, and said like, oh, I just did a stylist couple of. How did it happen to you?
It was throughout my years. Like everybody used to tell me like, you look good. How do you dress? Who's your stylist? And back in days, even like the stylist,
it was a concept that doesn't true.
It didn't exist. If you say I style, they're like, you style, just wear. You know what I mean? So as a man, I used to be like, still I believe, I know how to dress. I know how to represent myself. If I'm going to a place, I know how to dress a certain way. If there is like a background, how to dress to be representative more next to this background, how colors work with each other. It was just like maybe a talent that I grew inside me without knowing. So I started with styling one of my friends as a presenter, and then things started to happen.
So it an opportunity opened, you captured it?
Yeah.
You still do it till this day or not?
No. It's been maybe 10 years, I don't do it. But still lots of my friends, even celebrities, they call me for styling. Now, my friend just on the phone with me, like he wants to buy Eid outfits. He's like, can you help me? I want to buy this. So yeah.
Nour as an actor.
Yeah.
Another part. Tell me about acting. Why? What drove you towards acting? Being all these years in TV, being a TV presenter.
Fun
And
fact.
you know the best thing, what you said to me, Nour, like I am going to. I'm when we talked before
Yeah.
shooting, I'm going to acting classes.
Yeah.
Man,
True.
I love the people who are actually continuous in learning, developing themselves. So it looks like acting attracts you in a way. What happened?
It does. Fun fact, I started as an actor. I started as a presenter in 1997. 1998, I acted in a short series. It was called Dailies of a Young Doctor. So I was giving sort of fawazir in Ramadan for kids. And then at the end of the day, they should know the answer. And there were gifts for sure.
Mhm.
And then it stopped. But it got inside me.
Yeah.
It was inside me all the time. Acting is very nice because you are a character.
True.
And it's sort of a therapy. You are the character, you become a character. And this character was really intense because I was, first of all, it was in a classical Arabic.
Mhm.
I used to wear the these outfits and like,
true.
I don't know what period of
Mhm.
time, what era, I don't
Mhm.
really remember, I was a kid. But it kept a nice impact inside me. Fast forward and university days, because I studied media, some of my colleagues were planning to do short movies. So the first one that comes to their mind is NourAldin. Okay, Nour, do you want to act? Okay, I'm going to act. And then also I paused for a period of time. And then in 2017, I had an opportunity to do a TV show, TV series for Abu Dhabi TV. And the opportunity came through my friend Maysa Maghribi, and I really appreciate the opportunity. So I acted as well, but I acted as a reporter, TV reporter. So it was like my character.
True.
And then I did another TV series, and I did a movie as well, Saudi movie. And then here it stopped because all what I get now is like something that I don't want to do as an actor. I don't want to get this character like you're good looking and you're falling in love. This is what this is the only thing I get. But even the role is so short, it will not leave an impact to the audience or even me. So I usually apologize, and I'm looking for the right opportunity. So why not? I'm taking acting courses.
I love that.
Yeah.
But I believe acting or this kind of industry is a cutthroat industry.
Why?
Cutthroat. It's extremely competitive. Everybody, even if you say I don't want to be acting, but like if you tell him like, do you want to act? Yeah. He wants the fame. He wants. So it's an extremely competitive.
But what field is not competitive?
That's an extreme. That's a cutthroat because here it's either you make it or you're done.
Even in a podcast, you either make it or you're done.
No, you can't live. In acting, it's either you're on Netflix, you are on
But there are so
Dubai.
many actors and actresses who are happy with the way they're acting and they get like second or third role and they're happy because they love it. They do it out of passion.
So you don't think it's...
No, you know what? It is competitive, but I don't feel and think this way of it because I want to do it out of love. I don't want to do it out of fame. And I've done nothing in my life out of looking for fame. I always looked for success. I crave success. I don't crave fame. It's a completely different story for me.
True.
And I believe success is more sustainable than fame. And I don't want to be that famous person because I tried when I was a kid, where everybody is pointing finger, and sometimes you feel like you're so lonely from inside, but from outside you're getting all this attention. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel it nowadays, but it's way less than 90% less than before, because I knew how to feel successful, and I always say it proudly. I'm a very successful TV presenter, very successful.
Can you dig deep in the previous when you felt the fame part?
Yeah.
Can you dig deep in this? Because
I would
a lot
give
of
you an
people
example.
looking,
I would give you an example. Like a star is in the stage presenting or even singing. I would give you a singer because they're way more famous than presenters and actors. Sometimes I would say, and he finishes his concert. Where does he go? He goes home. He goes to his room. So when the lights are shut, when there is no sound, nothing but the quiet. How do you feel between you and yourself? Are you that satisfied? Or was this, an instant satisfaction when you are on stage? How do you value yourself? Not how people value you. What's your worth between you and yourself? It's not how people see you. It's how you see yourself. And trust me, when I sat with them, majority of them, they feel like shit.
That's why there's suicides and all these things that we hear about.
So if you're not happy from inside, Nothing would make you happy from outside. Nothing, I assure you. You will always look for something to make you happy. But it's an instant happiness. It's not sustainable. What's sustainable is feeling happy from inside, feeling at peace from inside. So, yeah, choose one.
Of course. Nour, when we were sitting before the shooting, you said like you had kind of a promise to yourself.
Yeah.
That by the age of 40, you will stop everything that you're doing for a while and travel the world.
Yeah.
From where this came, like why you decided to do this? It's out of tiredness or what? And actually it happened out of our destiny, let's put it this way.
Yeah, I think I manifested it because I love traveling, and working as a presenter, I was working on the call. Literally, if they call me, okay, I'm here, because I'm workaholic and I love it. By now, I know how to balance. So maybe I manifested it because I was tired from working. It's work. Even my friends were like work friends.
Okay.
I had no idea, like, I should have different friends. These are co-workers or colleagues, and these are my friends. And shway, I started to understand this is a completely different. This is a different life, and in this life, you're a different character here, you're a different character here. You are everything, but try to balance. So maybe I was manifesting balance to myself. So am I balanced now? Hell yeah, I am.
Much more than before.
90% as well. I like the 90% part. Yeah.
You talked about spirituality.
Yeah.
What's spirituality for Nour?
Spirituality is being connected to God for me. I would say all the time, but I'm not going to say it's impossible. You do your best to be connected all the time, connected to God, university, to creatures around you, to feel everything around you, to feel yourself majority of the time, to know how to master your emotions, to know how to appreciate everything around you, to know how to be at peace or how to be happy majority of the time, to enjoy life.
It's been always like this for Nour, or there is a transitional, or I would say like a moment in your life that the switch
I would think
flipped.
the transition started in 2013, maybe in 2013 or 14, but it was always inside me because my dad is Sufi. So I used to go to those, Sufi ceremonies, I would say, the religious Sufi ceremonies. And I always felt there is something inside me moving when I see these things. When I see the moves, al-mada'ih al-nabawiyya, and all these, I would say, anashid, like, it touched me in a way when I was a kid. So now I love it even more and I appreciate it more because I feel it more. Yeah.
Life coaching? What happened? Why life coaching?
Because I'm a problem solver. I used to solve everybody's problem and not to focus on my problems. It's not that I don't know how to solve my problems.
But do you do it professionally? Like, I mean, like, I book a session with you.
Yeah, I do.
So
but I don't really announce it that much because I'm still like in between. Do I want people to take me seriously as a life coach or take me seriously as a TV presenter? But also I can make them take me seriously as both.
True.
So when I'm 100% ready, I will announce it publicly that you can book your session. But I have clients.
Oh, and you're like kind of ICF certified and all these kind of life coaching certifications?
I'm certified, yes. I'm certified from, not ICF, I'm certified from Robert Simich Institute of...
so you're like, you're like the continuous learning thing.
Exactly, because it is a continuous journey. I always learn.
What do you feel by helping people?
It makes me happy. Of course. If it doesn't make me happy, I'm not going to do it. And you evolve as well by coaching people. You coach yourself because you learn more by coaching people.
People telling you their problems, telling you their issues, doesn't affect you emotionally, at least.
You can actually work on protecting yourself before you go to a session, or you can work on detaching yourself from the problem. I'm not the problem. The problem is existed in that person, and he should solve the problem because I don't solve your problem directly. I guide you to solve your problem. So basically, when the problem's solved, the problem's gone. When I know the problem is associated to my client, is not to me. But if I relate to the problem, I'm solving a problem inside me. So this is how you learn with your clients.
True.
Yeah.
True. How long have you been doing life coaching?
It's only 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
If I ask now Nour, who's Nour is from a profession standpoint, which one you'd pick the most?
I'm a TV presenter. I'm a media personality because under media personality falls so many things. Media personality could be a presenter, actor, life coach as well. Why not?
True.
Yeah.
What about the social media part?
I think I'm a social media content creator by default because
Okay.
I was on TV and I'm still on TV. So I create social media content for sure. But I don't take it so seriously like other people.
Mhm.
Like I don't have anxiety if my followers would drop, if my interaction would drop, if people will not comment. Sometimes I encourage my audience, I try to encourage my audience to interact because social media companies manipulate the algorithm, which is annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me upset sometimes. But at the end of the day, I'm a TV presenter as main thing. I'm a public figure and TV personality. But I love social media and I appreciate it. I got lots of great opportunities from social media. I'm so thankful to Meta, actually.
Your favorite platform is which one?
Instagram for sure. Yeah.
If I ask you in a nutshell, what is success for you? You're going to tell me what?
Success is something that you feel all the time or majority of the time. The good feeling that comes with accomplishment, with leaving impact inside you and outside you as well. And even learning, it makes me more successful. True. Because when you learn, you get this satisfaction of receiving a new information, absorb a new information, and learn new information. It gives you confidence.
True.
Yeah.
And if I ask you, what contributed to your success then? What kind of things in you? Like either habits, routines, skills, character, trait?
This is interesting. I would say so many things contributed to my success. But majority of the things were from inside, not outside. Yeah, I contributed a lot to my success because I encouraged myself the most. I believed in myself a lot. I thanked myself so many times. I appreciated myself so many times. It was a little bit from the outside.
Did you had any period of time that you had self-doubt?
Oh yeah, for sure. Lots of times.
And how did you handle it? Because again, you might tell me that, okay, TV presenter that's not a cutthroat, or acting is not a cutthroat, but it is actually to be.
When you choose.
So, of course, you had a self-doubt period.
I had, yeah.
How did you handle it?
By knowing that this is self-doubt, it's a period of time and it's going to pass. Nothing stays forever. Everything changes. So I knew this is a short period of time. It is passing. It's finishing. But there is a lesson. Do I recognize the lesson? Do I preserve the positive learnings out of this lesson or not? And majority of the time, back in days, I had no idea that I should think this way. So it took me to a deep depression. I was clinically depressed. So when you're deep down in your depression, nothing would take you up except yourself.
True.
Because no matter how people are trying to help you, if you don't want to help yourself, nothing's going to help you and nothing's going to change you. So it starts within you as well.
True.
By believing it's a short period of time, God is doing this to me, or universe is doing this to me, or I'm doing this to myself to learn something.
True. I love that. Nour, these days a lot of people are talking about personal branding. Do you personally believe in developing a personal brand to succeed in today's world?
50-50.
Yeah, tell me your take on it, the 50-50.
I think my personal branding is my personality and my character. Is not the colors I choose. It's not how do I edit my photos. It's not how do I edit my videos. It's me. I am my personal branding. So, and people do believe this, but yet they focus on like, try to do this, try to do the coloring. For me, it doesn't make any difference for me. So I choose not to focus on this part.
To be authentic much more.
I'm doing my best to be authentic because there is nothing good more than
being authentic,
being true to yourself and to people as well.
Because like a lot of people say, fake it until you make it. So
I
like
don't
fake it until you hit the floor.
I don't agree with this.
True.
Or maybe they mean fake it until you make it, like use affirmation to believe that you are this person. When you believe, you make it, but not fake it.
When you said authenticity, so this is a pillar of building a strong personal brand. What other pillars do you think for people who are really fighting to build their personal brand? What gonna be pillars?
What do you want people to hear from you? What do you want people to understand from you? What do you want people to resonate you with? What do you want you to believe that you are capable of doing? How do you perceive yourself? How do you feel about yourself? How do you love yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you appreciate yourself? Because man, if there is confidence inside, nothing would stop you.
True.
Yeah.
If I will dig a little bit deep and I ask you, what was your favorite failure in all this career? What would it be?
My favorite failure was when I knew that I was my own enemy.
I like how you put it.
Yeah.
In what sense?
In the sense of I used to put obstacles for myself, create problems out of nothing. I would say, yeah, I was an enemy of myself because I believe that I deserve everything, which I do for sure, but I'm not working on attracting everything. Inside me, there are so many negative emotions, and what's inside you is outside you. You attract it.
True.
So I used to feel, I don't know, weak from inside, I would say, not worthy from inside, while I believe I deserve everything. So they contradict with each other. So I'm attracting what's inside me. I'm not attracting what I have to have.
But very interesting. Then what was the moment that you came to this realization that I'm the enemy of myself? A lot of people are blind. How did you come to this? You had like your circle, your network telling you something, or it's a pure reflection with yourself?
One of my ex-managers told me this. Don't be the enemy of yourself. And I was like, what does he mean? What messages he wants to send? I'm not going to say my environment didn't affect work. I had a toxic environment before in my work, specifically in that period of time. There was a toxic environment and it got into me and I accepted it and I allowed it. But when he told me this, it took me years to understand what is the meaning of you're the enemy of yourself. And
true.
They say 5 minutes later. No, for me,
years later.
Years later, I was like, oh yeah, I was my own enemy. So yeah, that's why I said at the beginning of the podcast, I learned it the hard way, the tough way. Man, it was so tough.
True.
Again, it's tough from inside, not from outside.
True. Everything is from outside, from inside. If I switch it, your proudest moment in your career, what was it?
I'm so proud of every single successful thing I've done. Every single show that I felt, this is the thing I wanted. This is what I'm supposed to do. When the ratings were so up in the TV station because I was the presenter. When I sat with a celebrity or an A-star or an important personality or even a poor person and I interviewed them and they said, this was like a therapy. I'm so happy to have this an interview with you. When I sat with a guest and they were so nervous after the interview, like, that's it? We finished? Like, yeah, we finished. Like, I didn't feel it. It means I'm so good and a successful man. It makes me happy. Yes, so fulfilling. And when I sit with a friend and they feel so calm, and when I feel that people around me feeling so secured and they feel that I'm a secret keeper, I'm a person that I'm so reliable, I would say, when my family asks for help, because I want to do it out of love, when I want to help myself and I know there is something wrong inside, so I just run to help myself, and when I know that I should be balanced all the time, not to have this problem inside me anymore. So these are successful moments for me.
Your circle is small or big? Your close circle?
Close circle? No, they're very small. But I know lots of people. Man, I know the whole UAE, maybe the whole Middle East. I have connections everywhere. But I don't use and abuse my connections. I ask when I feel this is the right person to ask for help or even connection or even number. So I don't use and abuse people around me.
But your close circle is small.
My close circle are very small. Very small. I'm even minimizing my friends. Literally minimizing without me feeling it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I sit with people sometimes that I called friends and I don't feel that we connect anymore. Yeah.
What's your hobbies as Nour? Like TV presenter, fashion. What's your hobbies that nobody knows about? Something that you do.
Everybody knows about everything. I mean,
media.
Yeah, media. Media is my passion and it's my hobby as well. And I'm blessed because media is my passion, media is my hobby.
I thought you were going to say, I like to sing, play guitar. Like you.
No, I'm a horrible singer.
No. I was waiting for something.
Yeah. I don't have any other hobbies. Like, I mean, I love sports. I try every now and then to change, to do something new. But yeah, I would say traveling now is my hobby.
Which is
my hobby and hobby as well.
True.
Because I love traveling.
Exactly, a lovely one.
Yeah.
If I ask you, now you're working on projects or people should wait from Nour, project that you're really excited about, anything that you're working in the shadows that will come to light soon.
Guys, do not wait, just Just be, do not wait, because everything I do is from the heart. So keep watching.
It's happening. It's
keep
happening.
watching. It's happening.
What's your typical day looks like?
It depends, because I don't have a typical day. Yeah, I don't like routine at all. I don't like routine.
I'm a master of routines.
No, I don't like routine.
Why?
Why? Because I don't like repetitive stuff. I like to accomplish without thinking that I should do this, I should do that. They just come, I would say, flawlessly, because they're inside me and I'm planning to do them. So my typical day is very slow, very calm, sometimes very fast. It finishes like this. My favorite days are unplanned days, when I just switch on the engine and I go to the gym, and after the gym I shower and things just happen. I either have coffee or meeting, or I just like go with the flow. I love to be.
I love that, because I'm a totally opposite, because I believe in routines, and of course I respect.
And I respect the routine as well, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
Maybe routine was created for you.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
for me.
No, I'll tell you something. Why I respect routines?
Yeah.
Because I'm a thinker. I think a lot.
Me too.
And no, I'll tell you why the routine. Because routine makes me unthink things. So when I have things planned ahead of me,
interesting,
my thinking goes down on these things.
So
I
you
need to
escape
the thinking in this particular thing.
So this is escaping mechanism.
No, it's not an escape in a bad way, because my routine makes me who I am now.
Okay, good. Very
You
smart.
understand? Like in that way.
Yeah.
If I ask you the question that you told me in the beginning, this is a thing I don't like. So we are in the Alpha Talks.
Yeah.
So if I ask you, define an alpha from your perspective. And
My perspective?
Yes, not the general definition.
Okay,
of
great.
Yeah.
Alpha is a human being who's really flexible, just like water. It could be hard, it could be soft, it could be water, it could evaporate at any given point.
Adaptable, kind of.
Adaptable, which is like flexible, so adaptable. Because I believe if you want to do something and you do it the right way, you should act and react as per to the situation, not as per to your personality all the time. I am like this all the time, or I'm like this all the time. No, you have to be flexible. Flexibility is the key to success for me.
True, adaptability.
Yeah. And I'm working on it.
It's not that easy.
Yeah, nothing is easy,
but it's simple.
Except when you choose to be easy.
True. Nour, we have a section, it's the quick fire. So I'll ask you quick questions and you shoot the quick answers.
Interesting.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
So a favorite TV show your favorite TV show that you've ever worked on?
I don't have.
No favorite.
Oh, I've worked on. I thought you watched. Yeah, من القلب, from the heart. It's the last one I did. Yeah.
And a dream celebrity guest to interview? I don't have.
A dream celebrity guest? I'm not gonna say celebrity. I would say human.
Yeah.
Mohammed Ben Rashid for sure.
MashaAllah. Most memorable fashion styling project?
Fashion styling project, Mohammed Abdo. I styled Mohammed Abdo
really?
for his cover album, in 2006. But then they released it in 2008.
Wow.
Yeah.
The craziest moment on live TV?
Craziest moment on live TV. You know, I have a lot and I don't recall them. I don't recall them.
But there are.
Yeah, there are so many things. Oh my God. Sometimes I forget the name of my guest. Even if it's a celebrity. Yeah, because I'm so deep in the question and their, story and, I want to ask the next question. I go like, yeah.
Pleasure having you.
It happens.
What's your favorite vacation spot?
Favorite vacation? Any place with a nice nature. Yeah.
The go-to fashion accessory?
Online. I go online.
One word to describe your on-screen persona?
On-screen persona? Yeah. Connected to the heart.
If you could go back in time, what advice would you give to your younger self?
I give lots of advices. I'm not going to give advices anymore. But I would say I love you no matter what. Whomever you are. I just love you and I fully accept you and I appreciate you and I cherish you as well.
True. A daily motto. Yeah, something that you, or a mantra or a motto that you live in by.
I would say, I always said, إن لم تكن ذئبا أكلتك الذئاب. You can translate this to people. If you're not a wolf will eat you.
Yeah.
You will be eaten by wolves.
True. Best advice you've received from a mentor? And I think that the one that you mentioned in the episode.
No. I'm not going to say it was the best. It was actually the worst back then. Yeah, but the future showed me that later on I knew that it was very good. The best advice, be true to yourself. Yeah.
If you could teach children one lesson only, what lesson would it be?
Love, for sure.
True.
The true love, not the commercial love.
Yeah, true love. What's the next on your bucket list, whether it's in business or personal adventure?
And business, I'm gonna do Min Al Qalb season 2 very soon, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yes.
Mhm. In 3 words, describe yourself.
Oh my God. I love me. No, I would say successful, ambitious, human.
Mm-hmm. Why you end, like you mentioned human a couple of times in the episode. What do you
Because
mean?
we're
What human?
dehumanized
Yeah.
in so many situations and in so many times. We're programmed to be like machines. And this is like, it's so sad.
Mhm.
It makes me feel so sad to other people. I'm doing my best to be a human.
A human.
Yeah.
And what are the, that's because it's, you know, you when you repeat something a couple of times, it means it's close to your heart.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a human?
To be connected to your heart, I'm wearing the heart. The heart is my thing, actually. It's like the anatomy of the heart is not the commercial heart.
Mm-hmm.
To be connected to your heart. You be a true human by
Mhm.
being connected to your heart. To understand the emotions. Man, we live looking for emotions.
True.
Everything you do in your life is an emotion.
True.
Everything.
What will be the last message you want to leave the audience with today?
Keep going. Be true to yourself. Be authentic.
Is there any question you think I didn't ask you today?
No.
That you want me to
No
know?
expectations, to be very
Yeah.
honest. Yeah. And I would say something, let me add this.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't knew that he knows that much about me. So thank you. I appreciate all the questions. They were so nice.
I loved your journey,
Yeah,
actually. Nour.
thank you.
We have a tradition in the Alpha Talks, which every Alpha guest do a couple of things in the Alpha Talks memoir. So the Alpha
Okay.
Talks memoir is like a journal
Mm-hmm.
where the Alpha guest, first of all, write the experience in the show
Nice.
after the recording and answer a question of the previous Alpha guest.
Okay.
It's a way of connecting to each other, though nobody knows who's
That's nice.
asking the question. And the
Yeah.
third one, who you recommend to be on the show that can really add value to our audience.
Of course I
So
do.
are you ready?
Yes, I am.
I hope the question is fun. Okay, what makes you happy and fulfilled? Do you have your formula you would share?
Of happiness?
Yeah, and fulfillment.
I think you have to be connected to your heart by praying, meditating, being connected to God. If you would feel it's the divine, it's up to you. This is the most important thing.
Do you meditate?
I do, yeah.
Okay, I have a personal question,
Tell me.
and I need an advice. I tried hundreds of years to meditate, but I sleep in meditation. There is way to meditate but not fall asleep. Literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
If sleeping while meditation is helping you, why you dislike it?
Because meditation, as I understand,
Mm.
it relaxes you down. Okay, so
The
I
maximum relaxation is sleeping. So basically, it is beneficial.
So I sleep.
And your team is laughing as well. Yeah.
So I say it's fine.
Just be, man. Do not put labels. Trust me. Meditation should.
I tried it, I tried it in 3 particular periods of time. Like when I wake up, I
Yeah.
meditate, I sleep.
That's
in the
good.
middle of the day, I try to meditate, I sleep. At night, I sleep. So there is no way that I can sit in
Try
meditation.
to meditate when you're so busy inside
Right.
and you want to disconnect from the thoughts and ideas. And if you sleep, it means amazing. It means like you can disconnect.
You're the first one who gave me a lovely solution because I thought there is something wrong with me.
There is nothing wrong with meditating.
I
and
thought
sleeping.
like I can't meditate in my life.
No.
So it's fine.
It is fine, but maybe later on in a later stage, you would know how to meditate properly without falling asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Because some meditations are made to make you sleep. Some meditations are made to make you focus on an idea, or some meditations are made to make you open your heart, open ideas, to manifest something. So buy time, but never quit. Yeah.
I love it.
And try sound healing
We'll
as
try
well.
it.
Did you try sound healing?
No.
Sound healing is very good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll take this advice.
And
You help me a lot.
And by the way, your unconscious knows what's the best for you. So basically, when you meditate and sleep, it means your body needs it, and you need to sleep. You need to disconnect, especially if you're a thinker all the time. If you think a lot and you have a routine, it means you're programming yourself. So to disconnect from this program, maybe you need to sleep.
I love it. First time somebody tells me something that
Ahlan wa sahlan.
I really believe in it. Nour, thank you very much. And there
My
is a
pleasure.
gift.
Thank you.
A gift.
I'll try
This
to
is
read. I'm not going to promise.
This is my new book.
Thank you.
It's a gift.
All the best.
And I really, wish that you read it
Inshallah.
and you tell me what do you think about it.
Definitely.
It's been a pleasure having you on the show, Nour. It's really
Pleasure
a
is
pleasure.
mine.
Love the conversation.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
And we agreed before the show we will do something different.
Okay,
with Nour
I
next
promise
time.
you I'm gonna do it. I swear to God. With a pleasure, man.
It's a pleasure. Thank you
Same
very
here.
much. That wraps another inspiring episode of today's show. I hope that this episode has ignited your inner alpha and left you feeling inspired, motivated, and ready to conquer any challenge that comes your way. Remember, alphas aren't born, they're made. It isn't about dominating others. It's about embracing your authenticity, leading with integrity, and making a positive impact on the world. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe to the Alpha Talks on your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review and share the podcast with your fellow alphas. Also connect with us on social media at Seif Al Hakim. Share your thoughts, insight, and stories of personal and business growth with us. Let's create a movement of alphas supporting one another. The world needs more alphas like you exactly. Until next time, stay bold, stay driven, and stay alpha.